I almost interrupted you about 15 times in that as well. What's up? Good morning. It is about lunchtime. Gonna take a quick break from work, go over. My oldest is having a little festival at her school, but trying to find that work life, family life balance kind of thing going on. So yeah, here we go.
Shaking the whole time.
You did awesome, kiddo. So there's something I've noticed as I've been editing my vlogs that I feel like I need to talk about. I feel like I need to do better at leaving space for others to talk. It feels like that there's a pattern where I miss out on what other people are wanting to share or could share in a moment. I mean, I was kind of aware of it, but it's interesting to watch your life whenever you're editing footage of your life and to see what other people might see outside of yourself in those moments. Anyway, just thought that I'd share that reflection and maybe encourage y'all as we go into these holiday seasons and you're around a bunch of people, you know, you're getting together with friends and family, and not always like the easiest time for most people. Sometimes people are dealing with loss, and usually the holidays can be some of the toughest times. With that in mind, I would just challenge y'all to be aware of social situations and people that may require a little bit more space to talk. Not only listen to what they say, work to understand the subtext of what they're sharing. I don't know, I think you'll find the time more enriching. I oddly yearn to know what was on the heart, or like just what was on the verge of their lips that they were about to share in those clips, where I can tell that I'm interacting with a group or with like certain other individuals, and I jump in where maybe if I waited, I wonder what they would have shared. That's something I'm trying to work on. Encourage y'all to do it too. Anyway, that's all I'll say about that. Let me know in the comments if you have thoughts on this. I'm especially curious for the people who feel like they maybe either always get talked over or there's never enough space for them to talk in certain social situations. And a lot of what I'm trying to do as I grow as a person is to understand other people's viewpoints. So please let me know. All right, I brought in an expert on needing space in conversations to be able to speak and share. Your thoughts? I'll shut up now.
I think people definitely need space to talk. I don't know if it's an introvert-extrovert thing or personality, but I do find that Aaron and like several of his family members can keep a very fast pace in conversation, and my brain just processes a lot slower. And so when I get asked a question, sometimes I need a few seconds to formulate and give a response. So it's nice to be in conversation with people that respect that and don't get aggravated by it or overlook you because of it. I think especially in group situations, you can see a pattern where people who are extroverted and willing to talk will fill up all the conversation. And some of that is people not being okay with silence and feeling uncomfortable if someone's not talking. One of the greatest things I learned in teaching was that you have to be okay with that uncomfortable silence, because there are a lot of people who would like to talk, but they do need a little bit of time to think about it and to be given the space to respond.
I almost interrupted you about 15 times in that as well. You kept saying stuff and I was like, ooh, ah, ooh.
We never argue about this.
Oh, we argue about it all the time. And there was something, one of the things I almost interrupted you on, you said at the beginning, you said that you are, like, your brain works slower and you process things slower or whatever. I don't think that that's necessarily the case. I think that you have the people like myself who process externally, verbally, and when you share something and I want to like talk and think it through, you're just processing it internally.
Yes.
Right? So we're processing it at the same time. I'm just like saying what I'm processing.
That's a good point.
And you're thinking deeper, packaging that up into something that's more meaningful, and then delivering it rather than just like...
Yeah, I want to give a nice, pretty package with a bow on it response. I don't want people to hear every detail of my inner workings.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. All right, now get out of here. I have more talking to do.
Oh, I get it. I get it. See?
You get it?